Hello, welcome to Tech in the Pantry, your go-to guy for all things tech in the kitchen, basically. So this is here the Anova Precision Oven 2.0. Basically, we're just going to do a quick walkthrough of the different cooking options. Just kind of do a live overview if you haven't had the opportunity to step through the screen. So what we're going to start with is the guides, and then we're going to step through all of the various cooking functions. So start with guides here. Guides, these are guided preset options for beef, chicken, vegetables, fish, pork, eggs, and toast. So we'll start with beef. Beef is steak, and so you can set, it has sous vide express steak, and then it also has sous vide steak. So you can cook it 30 minutes or an hour and 15, and then you can also set how well you want it done. Insert the probe, and it'll have the temperature for the doneness. So that is steak or beef steak. Then we have chicken. So we have chicken breast, bone-in chicken breast. You can roast it, or you can dry sous vide. There's no doneness option. For boneless, it's sous vide. Again, no doneness for chicken, just the time, rack, and the stages. For chicken leg or thigh, we have dry sous vide chicken leg. Again, the time, rack, stages. Dry sous vide express, and then braised. And then whole chicken, we have traditional roast, dry sous vide roast, dry sous vide express. So those are the chicken options. Again, no doneness option. For vegetables, the vegetables are pretty much all the same. So we have artichokes, asparagus, beets, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, corn, green beans, parsnips, potatoes, summer squash, winter squash. Vast majority of these will say steamed or roasted, and so it'll just give you the time, exactly what you want to do for those. Again, it'll be steam or sous vide, and then roast option. So that is pretty cool. For the vegetables, for fish, we have salmon and then white fish fillet. So for salmon, we have sous vide, and then this does have a doneness. You can do flaky or juicy and tender, again with the probe. And then there is steam broil. So again, juicy and tender, time, rack, stages. And then white fish is sous vide, and then steam broil. So juicy and tender or flaky for both of those. That is the fish option. Then for pork, we have bacon, pork chop, and then pork roast. So for bacon, it has just the time and then the 2 stages. For chop, we have sous vide pork rib chop, and then again, it does have the doneness express as well, sous vide. And then pork shoulder chop, we have braised, and then no doneness, just time, rack, stages. And then roast, pork tenderloin, you can do sous vide or express. And this does have a doneness, and again, using the temperature probe. Let's go back. I think that was everything. So eggs, whole chicken egg. So we can do steam hard boil, steam soft boil, or sous vide poached. And then last but not least, we have toast for the guided. We have bagels. There's no like different shades. You just kind of pop it in and then estimate a time. And same for English muffin, a minute longer. And then for sliced bread, we can choose between artisan and sandwich. So pretty cool. Those are the preset guided options. And now we're going to get into the actual cooking options. So we'll just go in order, start with sous vide. Sous vide, press this little information. It'll give you more info about what this exact cooking function does. So anywhere between 75 and 280 or 208 degrees Fahrenheit. And so it'll show rear fan, it's on high, and the actual steam, I guess, is off to 100%. And so it shows you exactly what it uses, the wet bulb temperature sensor to measure the surface temperature of your food. And so it gives you explicit instructions on how to use the sous vide option. And then you can set it here. They'll have some presets, or you can just dial it into exactly what you want by pressing. Same thing for steam. And then you can set the timer if you want. And then you can have the timer set to when food is detected, if you want to start immediately or manual. So that's also pretty cool. And then as far as probe, you can set the exact temperature in the probe. So that is sous vide. Oh, and I will say that you can add a stage here too. So if you want to start with sous vide and then go into something else like sous vide and then bake or broil or any other option, you can set that there as well. And that's for all of these. So next is dry sous vide. So dry sous vide is rear high, but no moisture. And so this is great for proteins, the skin on. And this should only be used for cooks around 4 hours or shorter. So again, very clear instructions on the best way to use this cooking method. And the same options here: set the temperature, timer, etc. Convection bake, 212 to 482, rear fan high, again, no moisture. It tells you it uses the rear heat and high convection fan for efficient heat circulation. This is versatile for baked goods and proteins. So yeah, you can use this for a lot of different things. And then we have steam. So steam is 200 to 220, rear high fan off to 100%. So this uses 100% steam. And oven temperature near to the boiling point of water replicates stovetop steaming. So this is great for vegetables, dumplings, and rice. So you can adjust the temperature up and down depending on how gently you like the food cooked. Pretty cool. And again, you can set all the different options here. Then we have bake. So bake is you can have it from the convection fan from off to high, and then it will have the top and bottom heat to replicate traditional oven. It's perfect for like baked goods or toasting. No moisture. And again, you can set everything. This is what the fan, low, medium, high. And then again, the same thing for temperature and timer pro stages. So that was bake. Now we're moving on to broil. And so broil info. So this uses the top heating element and high heat to quickly brown foods without the use of steam. And so you'll have the top element. You can set the fan to off or high, then usually no moisture. This is a very high temp. And then, yeah, if you want the fan on, you can put that on as well. Steam bake is add steam to the convection bake setting. Adding steam to a hot oven further increases the oven efficiency and helps promote moisture retention. So this is like just using bake, but then adding some moisture into it. Pretty cool. This allows browning on the foods like broccoli while maintaining a tender interior. So that's steam bake. Then we have steam roast, which is, it uses the power of hot, moist air combined with the convection fan and top and rear heat to quickly, efficiently transfer heat and promote browning. So this is good for like dark meat chicken. And if you want a fallen part interior with crisp brown skin. So yeah, 212 to 482, top and rear, high fan. Then you can select the moisture. You can select, again, the temp, the steam percent, etc. So that's steam roast. Air fry combines top and rear heat and the convection fan to quickly brown and crisp foods. So it's great for dishes you would normally deep fry or something you would like roasted, which benefit from high dry heat to prevent vegetable turning soggy. Pretty cool. And then after air fry, we have proof. Proof is turn your oven into an efficient proofing box using low temperature, and if desired steam, you can increase the temperature up to 90 degrees Fahrenheit for sweet doughs or speed up proofing time if you're in a hurry. And then it says it can't be held lower than the ambient conditions in the room. So again, giving you very clear instructions on how to use everything. And then dehydrate. This one is combining a relatively low cooking temperature with the bottom heating element, and the fan enables you to use the oven as a dehydrator for jerky, dried fruit, and more. So again, gives you the range. Convection fan is high, and it's using the bottom heating element. Go back. Then we have manual. So this is what you can just set everything yourself. So if you want ultimate control over your settings, manual's the answer. You can define the heating elements, fan speed, sous vide mode, more. Certain combinations may not be possible, such as rear heat with fan off. But yeah, this gives you all the options. So that is pretty awesome. You have the cook history here. So you can see, I didn't actually make roast artichokes. I just like pressed it to see like what it would do. But you can see what I have been making. Funny. And then you can edit the order here. So I'm just going to keep the same order. Then we can also do just, that is pretty much the screen. Then quick into settings. Again, this is Wi-Fi. You can set the volume control, brightness, temperature, Celsius or Fahrenheit, oven light default, time settings. Then it has firmware. You can do your maintenance, descale. You can restart the oven, clear data, factory reset, all that fun stuff. But yeah, this is, again, an overview of the Anova Precision Oven 2.0, just walking through all the various onboard features that are live. Stay tuned for upcoming just comparisons, more in-depth reviews on cooking different dishes, etc. Thank you.